I want to challenge you to carve out some time in your day today and the rest of the week. Welcome back to another episode of the Making Mommy Move Show. My name is Lyss Morton, and I'm so excited to have you here with me today. As you know, we are doing a goal challenge, and in this episode, I'm excited to dive into a different aspect of goal setting because I think it's really important that we all fill our cup up in the morning and dedicate the time to ourselves so that we are filled with energy in order to accomplish our goals. So this episode, we're talking all about self-care and the importance of it and what I'm doing in my life to fill my cup up so that maybe you feel inspired to do the same and carve out time in the morning, even if it's just half an hour, like after the kids are still in bed and you set your alarm a little bit early so that you beat them to get your coffee in the morning and do your journal exercises so that you dedicate time to yourself and fulfill on your promises and keep the promises that you're making for yourself. So let's get into it. I might have touched on this, but I'm getting back into the habit of going back to the gym. And this is something that I've had a really hard time with since I've had my second daughter. With my first one, I got back in, I lost a lot of weight, I was dedicated and motivated, and I've had a hard time rededicating myself to it since. So in the spirit of building a business and breaking on your goals, raising a family, I think it's really important that we're also taking care of ourselves and putting us in the right state of mind. And also, just feeling like I'm taking care of myself too. As moms, we often feel like we're taking care of everybody else first. So I think it's important that we take the time in the morning because if you wait too long throughout the day, it's just not going to happen. So I think it's important that we take the time in the morning to fill our cup up with our workouts, with eating right, with our journal exercises so that everything's taken care of on our end, that we're taking care of ourselves first so that we could do better taking care of our kids, taking care of our business, and every other responsibility that we have as moms. So in that kind of mindset, when your cup is full, you're better able to dedicate an abundance of energy to the people around you so that you're best able to help with their problems. And when it's empty, I don't know if you've experienced this, but we start to feel kind of resentful. We're feeling drained, frustrated, and maybe even a bit angry, like with ourselves or with our kids or with our spouse, because we're not feeling like we are able to do things that we enjoy too. So, in the spirit of our goal challenge, I want to challenge you to carve out some time in your day today and the rest of the week, even if it's just 20 minutes in the morning or half an hour in the morning. I would like to see ideally an hour, at minimum 2 hours would be ideal, so that you're able to take the time by yourself to have that mental space to do your journal exercises and to squeeze in a workout, even if it's just like a walk around the block or at the gym on the treadmill or around the park or whatever it is. Enjoy your cup of coffee or your breakfast in the morning, peace and quiet before your kids wake up. When you're feeling good, when you feel like you're taking care of yourself, you're then able to dedicate that energy and that happiness into the rest of your life throughout the day, in your business, in your family, across the board. So my morning routine lately has been looking like this is on a Monday through Friday schedule because weekends come and as you know, we're event florists and we work on weekends, so they look a little bit different. But during the week, we get cozy with the kids on the couch before school. We bring them to school around 8 in the morning. And then when I get back from dropping them off, I do my 15 minutes of journal time. I will listen to a podcast while I tidy up the kitchen. I make breakfast. Larry makes breakfast. Then we go to the class at the gym at 9:30. We're usually home by 11. And that's when I start my day for my business and from, the rest of the stuff. So this is my routine. This is my standard. And then if I need to make an exception, that can be, but most of everything is revolving around this schedule. So from 11 to 4:30, that's when I'm able to move the needle in my business and in whatever my to-do list looks for the day. So it might be creating content like this. It might be having meetings with potential clients. It might be organizing different events that I'm organizing. Like if I'm trying to organize a workshop or an interview series, which I have coming up. And if you haven't tuned into it yet, please do because it's awesome. I'll talk more about that at the end. And things of that nature so that you're able to really have the time, the brain space to be able to dedicate to actually accomplishing those things and being intentional with your time and your energy and just feeling it flow. Because at the end of the day, if your cup is empty, there's nothing left to flow out of the cup into anything else that you're doing. So with all of this in mind, I am challenging you today to set the intention in the morning to get up and start with your morning routine. However that looks like to you. If you have kids that go to daycare, start it after they go to daycare so that you have that time and the brain space to dedicate to yourself. If your kids are home with you, set the time and the space before they wake up in the morning. Most everybody should be on a schedule ideally. I'm sorry if you're going through a regression and things are a little different. Roll with the punches, give yourself some grace, but really try to set this intention and make it happen for yourself because you need it too, mama. Like, you really do. Watch how much more productive and happy you're going to be when you set the time for yourself in the morning. That's all for today. I hope that you guys are able to dedicate the time and the space to taking care of yourself today too. I touched on before, I've got this really exciting interview series coming up, and when this goes live, it will be happening. Like, tune in because we'll be like 10 episodes into the series at this time. I am in the process of interviewing 21 powerhouse women that are really moving the needle in their life and in their business, and I'm showing you real life examples of powerful entrepreneurs that are raising families too. They're all moms, and they are doing it. And I want to show you that you can do it too. They're giving us strategies like for marketing and for writing your first book and for managing life as a mom and a business owner and managing time, like time management strategies, everything. Like, they're spilling it all, and I'm so excited to share them with you. I have learned so much in these interviews myself, and I think it's just going to be really, really powerful, and it's going to change a lot of lives. So tune in. It's called Behind the Business. You can find it at behindthebusinesssummit.com, or it'll be linked in the show notes so you can click and sign up and reserve your spot. You'll get access to all the episodes, the replays, and the replays will only be available for a short time. So if you want all-time access, you'll be able to buy the all-access pass for $47. That's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.